شكرا يا ربي شكرا هديت قلبي شكرا نورت دربي شكرا شكرا يا رب شكرا يا ربي شكرا.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters. Inshallah, all of you are having a blessed month of Ramadan, and Allah accepts from us all, inshallah. Well, we should be very honored to be a part of this blessed month. Many of us have disappeared. Allah has taken our soul, and the remaining of us is given us a chance to come back, turn to Allah, and get closer before it's too late. Brothers and sisters, there's all our brothers and sisters out there dying from hunger. Alhamdulillah, we're trying our best to feed them in any way possible and to let them enjoy this blessed month the way we do on our dining tables. So dig deep, and don't forget Zakat al-Mal this year to pay at the 2.5% on your wealth, inshallah. We're taking that also, and we'll distribute it in the best ways possible. Also, there's a bit of news. We have a bakery, inshallah. It'll be open in 2 days. We're distributing bread every single day. It's our first bakery that's going to open, inshallah. So look forward for that. Jazakallah khairan wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
And this is the end of everyone. Wallahi, this is the end of everyone. See this? This is the end of the rich, and this is the end of the poor, and this is the end of the most beautiful woman, and this is the end of the most ugliest, and this is the end of the poor and the rich. Everyone, this is the end. This is the end. Finally, you're supposed to wake up, and you're supposed to realize that you don't have much time in this life. Very soon we're gone. Allah Azza wa Jalla says, "Alhaakum at-takathur." This has distracted you. At-takathur is this, the money. أنهاكم حتى زرتم المقابر, until you visit the grave, until you die and you're buried. And Allah Azza wa Jalla is saying, until when? Until when is this going to distract you? Until the day you die? By Allah, I can guarantee and swear to it that more than 90% of us here have enough money to live for the next few years. But still you find you busy. Busy doing what? Rafi salat in the masjid, no Quran, nothing of the good. Yani whatever he can, and he gives it like a joke like this. For my brothers in Islam, what you have, if it's enough for you, understand this is a blessing from Allah. Use the remainder time to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. At the end, my brothers in Islam, I say to you, this is the graveyard. You look at this grave and you look at the grave next to us and right and behind us and forward. They're not just pieces of land. They're not just pieces of land. Every grave underneath it is either a garden of the gardens of the paradise or either a pit of the hellfire, as the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. The Salaf rahimahumullah, when they used to come to the cemetery, they used to make life-changing decisions right here. Yeah, if someone was lacking on his sunnah, he used to make a decision, I am going to be consistent on my faith from now on. To make a decision in your life as you're standing here. And ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant and bless Ali, brother Ali. We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla to forgive him for his sins and shortcomings. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bestow his mercy upon him, to accept from him his deeds, and to keep his sadaqah jariyah going so that it becomes long-lasting hasanat for him in his grave. We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla that he resurrects him among the salihin, and that he admits him into the paradise, in the highest level from the paradise. And we ask him subhanahu wa ta'ala that he grant the family and the father and the mother patience so that they can deal with this time of tribulation. You know, Ali subhanallah, and I just remembered, this is his parents. Just before he died 2 weeks ago, he was working on a pergola in the back of his house for his mother. فهذا يعني he was a dutiful boy and a good boy to his parents. وبإذن الله تعالى, that's another door of the paradise that he saw in his life. Inshallah ta'ala, يعني he enters the paradise through one of the 8 doors of the paradise. Make dua for it. The sunnah now is to take some dirt and put it on the, يعني take 3 handfuls of dirt, put it on the grave from the head side, from the side of the head. And then after this, they'll close it up. And يعني after that, make dua for him. Inshallah ta'ala will be in the house. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.
Meet Ali Banat, a friend of mine, a young Muslim born and raised in Sydney, Australia, who has lived quite a successful life. However, it was only recently that his life took a dramatic turn. This is Ali's story. Where are you at now with your life? What's happened to you?
At this point in my life, wallah, I've been gifted, alhamdulillah, by Allah, with cancer throughout my body, and I've changed my whole life to sort of helping people.
Why do you call it a gift, Ali?
And alhamdulillah, it's a gift because and it's a gift because Allah's given me a chance to change.
What has having cancer, what has it opened your eyes to?
SubhanAllah, everything in life, even the smallest gift, like breathing fresh air.
Do you feel like you used to take that for granted before? How long have you had cancer for?
4 months now.
Ali was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer and given only 7 months to live. Upon finding the news, he immediately sold his successful business and was forced to reconsider the lavish lifestyle he was accustomed to. Everything was to change. Ali, what was your reaction when you came to know you had cancer?
I got rid of my cars, I got rid of my watches, even my clothes. I took them with me overseas and I gave them to a lot of people up there. Alhamdulillah. So I wanted to try to leave this world without anything.
So you were on a mission to get rid of your dunya. It wasn't until Ali invited us into his room that we truly understood the luxurious lifestyle that he was living and the extent of the sacrifice that he was making. What's all this, Ali? Talk to me, explain this.
It's a bracelet, costs about $60,000.
$60,000.
Yeah.
What do you have in these boxes, Ali?
They're all my shoes, alhamdulillah.
Louis Vuitton?
All Louis Vuitton.
How much is something like this worth, Ali?
They're probably about 1,300.
How much you pay for that, Ali?
About 700
Pounds.
for a pair of thongs, yeah.
So what's happening with the sunglasses here, Ali?
I just like collecting different sunglasses.
Yeah.
I've got rid of a lot of them. I gave them to a couple of brothers in Africa, alhamdulillah.
So you're telling me there's a kid in Africa that's walking around with Louis Vuittons and Can I try one of these hats on? I've only mentioned them in my talks like 100 times.
You can try the red one on. It's limited edition one. Barakallah.
What do you reckon else?
Sheikh Gucci.
Ali's interest in the dunya has left him abruptly and no longer holds a place in his heart. So Ali, what do you feel now, like when you look at this?
And driving something like this doesn't really cross my mind anymore. It's not something I would want to do no more. After someone tells you, or you find out that you're sick, or you haven't got much time in this life, wallah, this is the last thing you would want to chase. And this is how we should be living our life every day.
Car like this, people would love to be in it, people would love to own, people would love to drive it.
Wallah, they're going for the wrong goals. And you realize that when you get sick, when someone tells you you haven't got long to live, you realize all this stuff, it does not benefit us in any way.
So what's the value of this in your heart now?
This is worth one pair of thongs for a little African child with no thongs. Wallahi, it's worth more than me to see him smile with a pair of thongs than own one of these. Wallah al-Azim.
Ali has since dedicated the remainder of his life and wealth to helping those who are far less fortunate than him. After an emotional journey to Africa, Ali has established a charity titled Muslims Around the World Project. The organization wasted no time in the construction of a masjid and a school in Africa to serve as an ongoing charity for him when he finally has to depart this world.
Well, it all started from when I went to the cemetery when a brother that has cancer passed away. And I was at the cemetery and I was just thinking to myself, after you go, there's nothing. There's no one there for you. No mother, no father, no brother, no sister, except for your deeds. And even your money is not going to be there for you. So the only thing that's going to be there for you is a sadaqah. And that's the only thing that's going to help you gradually through your time in the grave till you get to the ultimate destination.
As the reality of death further sinks in, Ali spends most of his personal time in preparing himself for his final meeting with his Creator, Allah. The Prophet of Allah says, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, more or less, he says, he who loves to meet Allah, Allah loves to meet him. And he who hates to meet Allah, Allah hates to meet him. Are you loving to meet Allah?
Because of this cancer, I've been advised by one of the brothers to take a special drug to help me with pain and stuff. And subhanAllah, it's very strong. I took a bit too much and I came into a whole different world within not knowing where I was, and it was very hard for me. And subhanAllah, I actually seen things I've never seen before. And my family were there all standing around me, and I was pointing up and I was saying, Ya Allah, take me. And it was that beautiful what I was seeing, I just wanted to go. And the next day, subhanAllah, I woke up and I was upset that Allah didn't take me.
Well, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to purify you and to give you shifa, to keep you around us for a long time. Allah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you.
يا ربي شكرا هديت قلبي شكرا نورت دربي شكرا شكرا يا رب شكرا يا ربي شكرا هديت قلبي شكرا